Hello everybody. I don't even know if I'm ready enough to replay this game. I wasn't expecting today to stream on this channel, but out of nowhere, I just had the feeling to do it. So yeah. So now I'm gonna check for my streams. And then I'll play a bit. I have an idea of where I've left off, if you say it like that. I haven't spoken English in a long while. Sorry. Is my other stream on? Oh yeah, the other one you have to turn it on by your... yeah. I forgot. I always forget to change that setting on this channel. Yeah, give me a second, I have to start it manually. Oh, it just grayed out when I wanted to turn it on. So, it should let me go live. But it's preparing. Yeah, now it lets me go live. Yeah, we're live there too. Okay. While we listen to this beautiful song, I'm gonna continue searching for my live. It used to be that this channel was getting a good algorithm back in the day, and I was the like the Romanian one wasn't getting any notification when I was going live and things like that, but now it's the other way around. Now when I Google Havelausia, I only find the English one, and I have to scroll till I find this one and all of that. So I expect the reach and the algorithm to be oof with me today, but at least I'm gonna continue this game. I'm gonna play a bit of what's left, and maybe soon we'll finish it, because I don't know, I'm not streaming on this channel that often, sadly. I always say I want to, but I never get to. I barely have time sometimes to stream on the other one, so there we go. Well, it says I have to go this way, I'm gonna go this way.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access, and... welcome to the Piraeus spaceport.
Thank you. It looks nice, it feels very good. I mean, I have a stutter. I don't know if I was on my older GPU when I streamed this game the last time, but I used to have a 3060 Ti. Now I have a 4060 Ti. I think it's a 4060 Ti. Yeah, something like that. So now I have even better performance. It feels smooth, it feels nice. I like it. Okay. Now, where do we go?
Eyes up. I think we're about to be mysteriously...
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
If you had anything to do with Sublight, you'd have started shooting about 12 words ago.
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
Okay, I have four options, and I remember that I used to read all of them. So, the first one is, I'm an inspector, fella. Sticking my nose where it doesn't belong is my job. Second, okay, so this is a farce. Third, lie 100, your safety's still on. And fourth, attack, I love it when people threaten me, now I'm acting in self-defense, leave conversation. The second one. Okay, so this is a farce.
You want to say that again, pal?
Okay, I got another line of dialogue. The first one. Think about it. Slug asked me to investigate and now it wants me dead. Second one. Charm. You're not really Slug, are you? It's okay, you can tell me. Third one. Medical 100. Dilated pupils. Rapid breathing. You're high. Had to turn to Adrena for courage, huh? And fourth one. Attack. Sure, this is a farce. Leave conversation. Well, the second one with charm. Charm. You're not really Slug, are you? It's okay, you can tell me.
Woolly piss! Why'd we decide to do this? Hey, any chance we could reschedule? Yeah, maybe do this whole showdown business? Never?
First option, get out of here. Second option, attack. Maybe if your change of heart had come earlier, I would have believed it. Leave conversation. Well, the first one, get out of here.
You don't need to tell us twice. Come on, all. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. That was easy. Harbor Master Office.
I don't know what to make of Sublight Underground. Or Slug, I guess. I can't shake the feeling they had something to do with Ms. Helen's death.
Well, probably, but based on how I know this game, now I'm gonna talk to NPCs and I'm gonna get 10 more quests.
Appointment.
First option, hello, I need to speak with Cedric. Second option, no. Third option, goodbye, leave conversation. Well, first one, hello, I need to speak with Cedric.
Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment.
First option, can I make an appointment? Did I say first, second? Whatever, the first time. First, option, can I make an appointment for right now? Second one, well, no, but I'd like to see Cedric regardless. Third one, on second thought, I'll be back later. First one, can I make an appointment for right now?
Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
First one, lie 65. I have merchandising information for Cedric, multi-million bit business. Second one, intimidate 65. The inspector is here to see Cedric. There will be no other outcome. Third one, persuade 65. I could put in a good word with Cedric about his incredibly helpful secretary. Fourth one, I don't have the patience for this. I'm just going to go upstairs. Fifth one, never mind then. Well, the third one, why not? Persuade 65. I could put in a good word with Cedric about his incredibly helpful secretary.
Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times the tips nearly fell off. Let's give Mr. Kincannon a ring. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send her up.
Good. Hello.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by.
Here for my alibi, I assume.
First option, later. First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside. Second, I am, let's hear it. Third, goodbye, leave conversation. The first one. Later. First, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside. I'm getting very calm and chill. I don't know what's the effect that's happening right now, but okay. Yeah. Later, first, I want an explanation for that nonsense outside.
Another murder? Drunk Raptidons? Black Hole Birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing.
First option, I had a run-in with some slug agents. Second one, I had a run-in with some slug agents. Slug agents. And third one, what was that about drunk Raptidons? The second one, I had a run-in with some slug agents.
Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
Like fake ones. First one, how did thugs get their hands on slug gear? Second one, why don't you humor me and explain it? Second one, why don't you humor me and explain it?
In short, Slug has not sent anyone to rough you up, Inspector. That would be acting against our own self-interest. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
First option. Clearly, whoever's behind this wants to pit me against slug. Second option, somebody out there is trying to smear your good name. Well, first one, clearly whoever's behind this wants to pit me against slug.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Well, the first one, presumably Ludovico, more than anyone, given your work relationship. Second one, gosh, could it possibly be the administrator? How dumb do you think I am? Third, if you have a theory, spit it out. Fourth, I asked the questions here and I didn't ask for a suspect. The third one, if you have a theory, spit it out.
Oh, that's good. That's very good, Inspector. I like this. Dominant. Aggressive. The woman in charge. I don't want to accuse anyone without hard evidence, though it may be worth noting Ludovico has motivation in spades.
So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector.
With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Three options, and we have first one, let's hear it. Second one, damn right I do. Third one, actually, I'll come back and get it later. First one, let's hear it.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine?
Three options. First one, and where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that? Maybe he killed him. He'll kill them. I'm gonna sneeze. I muted myself. I'm gonna do it again. That was a double barrel. First one, and where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that? Second option, when you say break. Third option, that's your alibi? Seriously? First one, and where would I find Elliot Nasser to verify that?
An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people.
Amazing. First option, then how am I supposed to trust anything you say? Second option, so your alibi is that you were busy murdering someone else. Third option, wow, you're a real piece of shit. Fourth option, Cedric, I'm trying to clear you of murder here. Come on, Cedric. The fourth one, come on, Cedric, I'm trying to clear you of murder here.
And I appreciate that, Inspector. The fact of the matter is, I know I didn't kill Helen, and I trust you fully and completely to find whoever did. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune.
Okay. First option, so Helen's death is a net loss for Slug. Second option, I'm not sure yet, but if you do have a motive, I'm going to uncover it. Third option, bet should make a killing selling tickets to her funeral. Second option, I'm not sure yet, but if you do have a motive, I'm going to uncover it.
If you do, be sure to drop by and regale me. I'd love to hear why I might have wanted her dead. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I have a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
3 options. First one, anything I should look into. Second option, I take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo then. Third option, we've all got our problems. I'm gonna go with the second one because it asks for more but gives me this one too. I'll take it the guy you tortured wasn't the source of your missing cargo then.
Oh, Elliot stole from me, all right. Alas, you're right in that his was a singular isolated incident, and as such, does not resolve a concerning broader trend. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Okie dokie. Well, first option, what's the connection to Helen's murder? Second option, what's gone missing specifically? Third option, okay, I'll take the case. Fourth option, this all seems outside the scope of Helen's death. Fifth option, your inability to lock down your cargo is no concern of mine. Second option, what's gone missing specifically?
Nothing unsavory, and nothing Ludovico shouldn't know about, if that's your concern. I'm quite serious when I say Slug is a legitimate business. As to the specifics, I'm not sure. The warehouse foreman should be able to tell you. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Well, he said this already, like, whatever. What's the connection to Helen's murder?
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the thefts began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it.
Or Helen's. Not Helen's. My bad, maybe? Okay, now let's go. I had to burp. First option, I guess I can't guarantee that theft isn't related to the murder. Second option, really? Dumb luck's done a lot for me. Third option, I know what that means, but it's clearly a fool's errand arguing with you. I guess I can't guarantee the theft isn't related to the murder.
I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator.
Okay, that's a lot of dialogue in this game. First option, I'll say this once. Whoever's behind this is going to jail. Not to you. Second option, I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord. Third option, just no unspeakable mangling in front of me, please. Fourth option, I like to commit my own horrific bodily harm, thanks. Second option, I feel like I shouldn't say no to a violent crime lord.
Really, Inspector, no need to flatter me. I assure you, you're already very much in my good graces. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account.
That's a lot of XP. First option, before I get started. Second option, I'll get on that. Okay. First option, before I get started.
Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Why does Ludovico hate you so much? This is the second option.
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused.
First option, and now he regrets doing business with you. Second option, oh no. Third option, that's assuming he could refuse it. Fourth option, did you put a severed raptidon head in his bed? Fourth option, this Easter egg. Did you put a severed raptidon head in his bed?
What? No. Law, no. Why in the architect's name would you think that? Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the Eridanos atmospheric complex. Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added.
Okay. First option, that can't be it, can it? Second option, so you tricked him. Third option, how fine of print are we talking? Third option. Fourth option, that's terrible, but also hilarious. Fifth option, anyone who misses a trap that obvious isn't fit for management. Second option, so you tricked him.
Think of it this way. It was a test, and he failed. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger.
First option, nurturing a grudge is an ugly thing. You should make peace with him. Second option, you did steal what was rightfully his. Third option, I'm sure all the sniping you do at each other helps. Fourth option, he's a fool for not resting back control by now. Fifth option, alright, I have other things to discuss with you. Well, second one, you did steal what was rightfully his.
Do you think power belongs to those who submit the proper paperwork requesting it? Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business.
First option, why do you care so much what the board thinks? Second option, is this the part where you cackle and reveal your evil grand plan? Third option, good luck with that one. Fourth option, the board will never take Sublight seriously. First option, why do you care so much what the board thinks?
Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain a seat on it. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities.
First option, which of course you are. Second option, murder had better not be one of those opportunities. Third option, you admitted to me earlier that you tortured a man for information. Fourth option, he should watch what he gets himself into. First option, which of course you are.
I wish I could wink, but it always looks like I have something caught in my eye.
I have more questions about Helen.
Very well.
First option, did you have many dealings with Helen? Second option, if you didn't kill her, any idea of who would want her dead? Third option, that's all I wanted to know. First one, did you have many dealings with Helen?
A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research. But how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk.
First option, why did you help her? Second option, that didn't strike you as suspicious. First option, why did you... second option, that didn't strike you as suspicious.
That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end?
I'm gonna ask this again. I'm gonna try to skip and ask this. Why did you help her?
Because she paid me to, Inspector. Besides, Helen was enjoyable company. She was confident, resourceful, determined, not unlike you, now that I consider it.
Okay, second option, if you didn't kill her, any idea on who would want her dead?
That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
First option, I'm not willing to rule anything out yet. Second option, clearly you don't. Third option, I'm not here to play games, Cedric. First option, I'm not willing to rule anything out yet.
A smart approach, Inspector. And yet, this murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life. Bigger than her latest moving picture.
First option, I'm listening. Second option, intelligence. You think she had a powerful enemy. Third option, you're saying there's something we're still missing. Fourth option, we have no proof that's the case. First option, I'm listening.
Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown. Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
We have four options, but we already talked two. Now we have a third one. You know more than you're telling me.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
First option, I've already made it. Second option, only that I'm on to you. Third option is it's not a good look for a murder suspect. Fourth option, you're getting away with less than you think. Fourth option, you're getting away with less than you think.
Now that is interesting. I suppose we'll see, won't we? Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes.
That's all I wanted to know.
One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now. What, or who, made you decide to investigate me?
Well, I'm not gonna tell him, but because he might kill somebody, but we have four options. First one, I can't tell you that. Second option, it was Administrator Ludovico. Third option, you're one of Eridanos' major players, it only makes sense. Fourth option, lie, just had a hunch. Third option, you're one of Eridanos' major players, it only makes sense.
Understandable. A man of my standing would naturally be tied up in all this, whether he wishes to be or not. Now then, did you need anything else?
Well, excuse me. And we leveled up. We told that XP we got. Took me so many years to say XP instead of XP. Confidence. There's something about blood and violence that helps you focus, does not disturb, Your next attack after killing an enemy is a guaranteed critical hit. Whenever you are affected by a harmful now. Reduce the when you have no companions in your party now. A small amount of melee damage you deal is returned as healing. All area of effect and plasma damage dealt to you is reduced. Headshot kills explode, damaging nearby enemies. Headshot kills deal 25 of their damage to enemies within 2.5 meters. Let's goddamn go. Skills. Well, let's make lie 100. Then hack. I don't know. Now let's move on. I'm still not on that quest, and I'm on the other one with Black Hole Bertie, so we're gonna talk even more.
A lot of containers. Just a distribution center, or you think they're planning something?
12 more XP. There we go.
Hey, you.
Well, let's save.
To speak with you about.
Who? That guy? Yeah, what?
Hey there. Word around the spaceport is that you came in on the Unreliable. You a new crewmate?
First option, a crewmate. Actually, the Unreliable is my ship. Second option, I'm Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable. Maybe he knows him. Third option, I'm Havalosi. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me. The third option, I'm Havalosi. Sorry to tell you, but Hawthorne's dead. The ship was left to me.
I see. Well, this would have been easier with Hawthorne, but I hope that if you're flying his ship, it means you're a freelancer too. Wonder if you can help me.
well, we of course have two options. I pressed another button. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up on the screen. First option, I'm listening. Second option, sorry, I've got better things to do. The first option, I'm listening.
I run an outfit for the moving of less than legal goods. There's a particular piece of cargo needs delivering to a particular individual in the spaceport. Thing is, I don't know where the cargo is right now. The crewmate who handles that is in the clink for getting a little too disorderly in town. We've already attracted too much attention. Too risky to visit her myself. That's where you come in. You help us out, I'll give you an equal cut of our pay.
First option, I'm in. What do you need me to do? Second option, not interested. First option, I'm in. What do you need me to do?
Great to hear. First, you need to go meet the crewmate who got herself jailed. Cassidy Mills is the name. She'll know where the cargo is.
First option, sounds good. I'll get going. Second option, how will she know I'm working with you? Third option, couldn't you have avoided this if both of you knew where the cargo was? Second option, how will she know I'm working with you?
Oh yeah, right. We have a secret phrase. I like boneless spratwurst. Say that and she'll know you're a friend.
Well, everybody in this room heard that. The second option is, but I don't like boneless spratwurst. First option, sounds good, I'll get going. Third option, interesting passphrase. Who came up with it? This one. Interesting passphrase. Who came up with it?
Well, I did, of course. I'm something of a savant when it comes to secret codes, if I do say so myself.
Couldn't you have avoided this if both of you knew where the cargo was?
Could, but there'd go our plausible deniability. Technically, I don't know about any smuggled cargo, and Cassidy hasn't moved anything herself. If the constable asks, I can't find any contraband cargo, and Cassidy doesn't know how it got here or what's in it.
Clever. Sounds good, I'll get going.
Be seeing ya. Remember, Cassidy's at the constabulary. She might be a little wary, so be careful.
Is she gonna shoot me? Okay. Black Hole Bertie, hello.
What do you want?
Two options. You're Black Hole Bertie, right? Second option. That was the first one, and now the second one. Need to ask you a few questions, Mr. Holcomb. Holcomb. First option. You're Black Hole Bertie, right?
Shh, not so loud. How'd you know it was me?
First option, sorry, should I not have? Second option, I'm an inspector and a damn good one. Third option, do you have any idea how many tossball posters your face is on? The third one, do you have any idea how many tossball posters your face is on?
That's what the disguise is for. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto.
First option, incognito. Second option, it's a very nice hat. Third option, you're about as disguised as a sprat in a wig. Fourth option, good lawman. You think these people don't recognize you? You mean incognito? First option.
Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
I think I forgot in the previous dialogue line, I forgot to say which line was first, second, third, fourth, but whatever. First option, like option. First option, maybe I can help. I was hired to solve Helen's murder. Second option, I don't need you to be clever, just honest. Second option, I don't need you to be clever, just honest.
That I can do. What do you want to know? So, how do I help?
First option, what were you doing the night Helen died? Second option, want to explain why you smashed up your picnic with Helen? Third option, you realize how bad things look for you, right? Fourth option, why don't you save us the time and trouble and confess? Second option, Want to explain why you smashed up your picnic with Helen?
Oh, the picnic. Right. I get real mad sometimes. Ugly mad. Something I've been working on, but when Helen said we were through, I lost it.
First option, you broke up? That must have been rough. Second option, what did you do after the picnic? Second option, did you hurt her? First option, you broke up? That must have been rough.
Helen meant everything to me. I didn't take the split well. And now I can never apologize.
First option, what did you do after the picnic? Second option, hey, I get it. Sometimes a person makes you angry and you gotta make him understand. You know? Second option. But no. First option, what did you do after the picnic?
I got blotto with the other rangers.
What?
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Blootered, half shot, void lush, on the Byzantine swizzle. Starry. 1 bit down, 3 bits up, spread across the spectrum. Top heavy. Should I go on?
So, I found her drinking, so she knows about drinking, yeah? And she joined the discussion. First option, what? Second option, I get it, he'd been drinking, thanks Nyoka. First option, what? Oh, what?
Drunk, Captain.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air.
Probably a good call, that's the first option. Second option, where'd you go? Third option, I am deeply disappointed I didn't get to see all of this. First option, probably a good call. Where did you go? I'm deeply disappointed. Okay. Second option, where did you go?
We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
First option, what did you steal a cow for? What you steal a cow for? Second option, what is wrong with you? First option, what do you steal a cow for?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone. I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time.
First option, could anyone from the pilot house back that up? Second option, well now, isn't that convenient? First option, could anyone from the pilot house back that up?
I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her datapad for safekeeping, right? She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
First option, and did you find it? Second option, why do you think she couldn't get it herself? Third option, you're telling me Helen dumped you, then asked you for a favor. The third one, you're telling me Helen dumped you, then asked you for a favor.
Nah, she sent a note to my hotel room before we, you know, split. I don't know how long it was sitting there before I noticed.
You really can mess things up, like you can turn things around so fast. Maybe it's real. First option. Alright, so the data pad, did you find it? Second option, I get it. You thought doing her a favor would smooth things over. Let's say this one. I get it. You thought doing her a favor would smooth things over.
She needed something done, and I could do it. Simple as that, okay? I found the data pad at the weather station, like Helen said, but then a guard found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
First option, what did you do? Second option, you're sure this guard couldn't ID you? Third option, sigh wearily. Fourth option, not a smart move, defying corporate guards. First option, what did you do?
Long story short, I got out of there. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3 and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone.
First option, well, I know you weren't sprinting for the Sunday zone. Where did you go? Second option, did anyone else see you that night? Think hard, anyone, anywhere else. Third option, cute toss ball, smile. Smile? Did it mean smile? Did the game mean smile? It's just a miswriting. Your story is still full of holes. So cute tossball smile. Your story is still full of holes, or smile, whatever. Second option. Did anyone else see you that night? Think hard. Anyone, anywhere else?
Yeah. I mean, no. Nope. No one else.
First option, Bertie, come on, man, who was it? Second option, I would have to be dead to not realize that's a lie. Third option, right, I'm going to need a name. Fourth option, having a witness only benefits you. Unless you have something to hide. Fourth option, having a witness only benefits you. Unless you have something to hide.
I don't. All we did was talk, I swear. It's just, I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
First option, not having a witness puts you in much bigger trouble. Second option, what do you think, Parvati? Up for a little good inspector, bad inspector? Third option, you're already in trouble. Do you know who Nyoka is? Fourth option, you can't even imagine the trouble you'll be in if you don't spill. Third option, you're already in trouble. Do you know who Nyoka is?
Should I?
Ever seen Terror on Monarch, Birdie?
Yeah.
You remember that part when she narrowly escapes the clutches of the Sulphur Queen and her pet raptidons? They based it on me, Birdie. I'm the Queen of Monarch, and our captain here's got a ship.
They did? That doesn't seem right. Is that right?
I think we ought to take Birdie here on a little getaway. Take him home. Show him what I've done with the place.
First option, dip him in a sulfur pool. Second option, introduce him to a mantiquin. Third option, hang him over the edge of Devil's Peak. Second option, introduce him to a mantiquin.
And her millions of little children. Ever been eaten alive from the inside?
What? No! This doesn't sound like a fun getaway at all. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I use to calm down.
First option, thanks, I'll follow up with Auric. Second option, your bookie, murderous confidant, secret paramour with whom you're having a torrid affair. Third, now was that so hard? Fourth option, this was the third one. Now fourth option, glad we could come to an understanding before you got hurt. Second option, why not? Your bookie, murderous confidant, secret paramour with whom you're having a torrid affair.
Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean?
First option, who's Auric, Bertie? Second option, I knew that last one was a stretch. Third option, you've taken a lot of blows to the head playing tossball, huh? First option, who's Auric, Bertie?
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Auric's not a bad guy. He's just got an unusual job. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel. Woke up the next morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Don't know if I'll ever drink again.
First option, geez, you've had A bad time lately, huh, Bertie? Second option, any device for next time, Nyoka? Third option, isn't that a beer you're drinking? Fourth option, let's see the data pad. Third option, isn't that the beer you're drinking?
Oh, I mean the hard stuff. Beer doesn't count. Anyway, you ought to take Helen's datapad. Maybe you'll have better luck understanding her notes. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright was Helen's thing.
First option, thanks, I'll take a look at them. Second option, there's still a gap in your timeline, Bertie. I'm not sure a blackout will cut it. Second option, there's still a gap in your timeline, Bertie. I'm not sure a blackout will cut it.
I know that. But you gotta believe me. I would never hurt Helen, no matter how drunk I was. You could preserve me in Spectrum Brown and I wouldn't even look at her funny. I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it could be handy to have a guy like me around, in case anybody gives you trouble.
First option, sorry Bertie, it's better if you're not involved. Second option, I can let a suspect be part of the investigation. Third option, I'm really more of the lone candid type. Wolf. Fourth option, start threatening witnesses and I'll throw you in jail myself. First option, sorry Bertie, it's better if you're not involved.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then. Unless you need me for anything else?
Well, I have a few more questions, and I have the option to say, no, you're free to go, but no. I have a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
First one, about Helen.
What about her?
First option, what was your relationship with her like? Second option, why did you break up? Third option, did she have any enemies? Fourth option, actually, let me ask you something else. Third option, did she have any enemies?
Rival actresses, maybe? I don't know too much about the motion picture industry. Except for Helen's pictures, obviously. Those I probably know by heart. Seen them about 100 times each.
Second option, why did you break up?
I wish I knew. Must have been something I did. At the picnic, Helen just kept saying she didn't want to drag me into her world. Maybe one of the higher-ups in motion pictures was giving her trouble over us? I don't know. I tried to understand, but I don't.
First option, what was your relationship with her like?
Look, you and me, we both know I'm a big, dumb tossball star, right? That's what I'm good at. Rizzo's knows it. The fans know it. Helen, she saw me as more than that. She saw someone who had more to offer than big muscles and a signature black hole stomp. Being with Helen was magic. She was magic. There ain't good enough words for something as special as what we had together.
Actually, let me ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
Second option, about Ulrich West.
Yeah?
First option, what's his deal? Second option, where can I find him? Third option, actually, let me ask you something else. Second option, where can I find him?
Ulrich hangs around the spaceport most days. Since he's not here at the bar, he's most likely over by the buy-up bunks at the shipping yard.
Okay.
Yeah?
What's his deal?
Ulrich's a businessman. He sells stuff you can't get elsewhere. You know, alternative stuff. We're talking sort of science, crockery, whole supplements.
Okay. First option, I see, and why would someone buy whole supplements? Second option, you've lost me. Third option, do you mean holistic supplements? First option, I see, and why would someone buy whole supplements?
Maybe putting effort accelerators in your body isn't always the right call, you know? Maybe there are other options. Maybe I don't take all the accelerators Rizzo's pushes on me.
First option, maybe I should forget that last one so you don't get in trouble with Rizzo's. Second option, I get it. You want to keep your fringe medical opinions on the down low. Third option, you know what? I'm just going to talk to Ulrich. Second option, I get it. You want to keep your fringe medical opinions on the down low.
People get worked up about this kind of thing is all. Not that my personal business should be any concern of theirs. Yeah?
Actually, let me ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
Why did you have the mascot... Why did you have the mascot pull that little stunt over the recording in Helen's room?
I remember sending her the recording, but... Law, I was halfway to preserve by then. I don't know what was on it. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. If I'd said something dumb, folks might think I was involved in her death. I was scared of looking suspicious.
First option, I found the recording, there's nothing incriminating on it. Second option, so you had a man break into Helen's old room to cover it up. Third option, concealing evidence is a crime. Second option, so you had a man break into Helen's old room to cover it up.
I wish that were the dumbest thing I ever did, but it's not.
Okay, I have other things to ask there. I found the recording, there's nothing incriminating on it.
You listened to it? What'd I say to Helen? Did I sound drunk?
First option, lie, not at all, it was very sweet. Second option, you mainly said you loved her. Third option, extremely. Second option, you mainly said you loved her.
Thank the architect. I hope she heard it. I don't want the last time she heard my voice to be when I was all angry at the orchards.
And...
I remember...
Concealing evidence is a crime.
Like I said, I panicked.
Okay, what was like being a famous tossball player?
Tossball was, is, and always will be the greatest game in the universe. And I would give it up in a heartbeat to have Helen back.
That's enough for now. Leave conversation. Well, okay. Now we're gonna go to some quests and speak to Cassidy. Dash crewmate Cassidy Mills knows where the cargo was taken. However, she was recently arrested and is currently located in a constabulary jail. Search room A2. Amelia Stillwell escorted Evan to room A2 in the lower level of the Grand Colonial Hotel to sleep off whatever was affecting him. Okay, at the end of the spectrum. Collect all 8 variants of Spectrum vodka. You need Spectrum red, orange, yellow, green. Okay, you found red, orange, yellow, black. I need some more. Investigate. Okay, okay. Murder. Track down the profit of profitability. Optional, confirm Bertie's alibi. Bertie claimed that Auric West can account for some of Bertie's whereabouts at the time of Helen's murder. Well, Auric West is there, good.
Huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
Hey, pal.
Hello.
Here. Hey there. You looking to unwind, friend? Maybe you're on your way to the bar for a good time? Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or Adreno? Something with a little more kick?
First option. What are you selling? Second option, maybe I am. The third option, better than beer. First option, what are you selling?
The name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals, natural substances and the like. You know, alternative stuff. I know. Ooh, it came out of the ground. That's where worms live. I get it. I do. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerators? Says it right on the Auntie Cleo's box. Better than nature, right? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, pal. Those pharmaceuticals the corporations manufacture, not all of them are as good for you as the board wants you to believe.
We have 4 options. First one, really. Second one, yeah, I've noticed as much. Third option, that sounds medically inaccurate. Fourth option, I'm not interested. Leave conversation. Second option, yeah, I've noticed as much.
Alternatives. That's the way to go, pal. Trust me. No matter what ails you, I got what you need.
First option, what kind of alternatives do you sell? Second option, I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb. Third option, that's all for now. Leave conversation. Well, no. First one, what kind of alternatives do you sell? Let's build up the trust.
What do I sell? I've got premium shit, my friend. Vitamins like you wouldn't believe. Calcium, vitamin D, reverse vitamin D. I got everything, my friend. You got stress problems? I got stress solutions. Aromatherapy, eases the mind. Diluted mantisaur essence, best kept secret in the business. And if you're a real freak, techniques to calm yourself by fooling your own mind. If they can tame the rage of a certain well-known tossball star, they can help anybody.
Well, he said it. Okay. Second option, I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb. This guy is just selling like old earth remedies. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bertie Holcomb.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
First option, I'm a freelance inspector brought in to investigate the death of Halsey and Helen. Second option, I don't think I have jurisdiction here. Third option, what makes you think I'm a sheriff? Fourth option, I'm just a woman looking for answers. Fifth option, if I'd planned to arrest you, you'd be in jail by now. Third option, what makes you... No, second option, I don't think I have jurisdiction here.
Works for me. Yeah, I know, Bertie. What do you want to know?
First option, heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques. Second option, was Bertie with you the night Halsey and Helen was killed? Third option, how do you know Bertie? The third one, how do you know Bertie?
He may or may not buy alternatives from me from time to time. A little diluted mantisaur essence here, a little vitamin B negative there.
First option, what for? Second option, Black Hole Bertie has a substance problem. First option, what for?
He's stressed out of his mind, the poor guy. Everyone knows his name. Can't turn around without having to sign an autograph. Then you throw in playing tossball for a living. Violence like that, it does things to a body. It does things to the head.
First option, I heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques. Third option, what do you mean tossball does things to the head? Fourth option, was Bertie with you the night Halsey and Helen was killed? Third one, and fifth one was like, that's all for now, leave conversation. But third one, what do you mean tossball does things to your head, to the head?
Come on. Bertie's a damn good hacker, but taking that many blows to the noggin would scramble anyone's upstairs business. I know it's knocked a few of his memories loose. I worry about him, that's all. He's a good kid. Got a good heart.
First one, heard you taught Bertie some breathing techniques.
Yeah, that was me. Bertie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Fourth option, was Bertie with you the night Halsey and Helen was killed?
Yeah. Damn shame about that. Bertie thought the world of Helen, you know. He showed up drunk at my place wanting to talk about the breakup. Helen dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
That's all for now, leave conversation.
What can I do you for?
Can we trade? Got a few more questions for you about Bertie.
Sure, alright.
I don't have any. Bye. I can't buy anything from you, it seems. Well, now, Administrator Ludovico. I don't know what to say about this guy. Maybe he killed her and then went to this guy and whatever, but I don't know. Eridano's dry goods and sundry discovered. Nice. Do it again. Do it again. I'm gonna die. Well, I'm not gonna die.
Me? I'm pleased as pop.
With middle mouse button you can go to this, but if you press it again you cannot close this, you have to pick a weapon. Not nice. I don't like it. I'm gonna change my position on the chair, be right back. There we go, I hope you hear me as good as before.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Rizzo Spectrum. Well, now. Save.
Inspector?
I managed to track down Black Hole Bertie.
I'm pleased to hear that. Bertie Holcomb is a valuable asset to the Rizzo's Rangers property. When Helen was murdered, Bertie was nowhere to be found. The timing of his disappearance is unfortunate.
First option, unfortunate and suspicious. This isn't a good look for Bertie. Second option, Bertie is something of a character, but he's harmless. I feel a little bad for him. Third option, even if he didn't kill Helen, Bertie's done some reckless things. First option, unfortunate and suspicious. This isn't a good look for Bertie.
That's ominous. Bertie Holcomb. How have you gone and complicated my life this time?
First option, the only person who can corroborate his whereabouts is his dealer. Second option, Bertie was incredibly drunk on the night of Helen's murder. His story isn't reliable. Third option, how about the fact that he's a grade A hullhead with violent tendencies? First option, the only person who can corroborate his whereabouts is his dealer.
I wasn't aware Bertie was involved in contraband. What kind of dealer are we talking about?
First option, Bertie doesn't take company effort accelerators. He's been getting illegal supplements from a dealer. Second option, lie, 60 cards. I meant cards. Bertie enjoys the occasional gamble. Third option, temperament. I can't tell you that. I'm investigating Helen's murder, not contraband goods. Second option, lie. 60 cards. I meant cards. Bertie enjoys the occasional gamble.
And this gambling partner is Bertie's confidant? I can understand why this is a problem. It's in this dealer's best interest to protect Bertie. Even if Bertie isn't responsible for Helen's murder, his conduct is vexing to me. He may require a lesson in consequences. Be plain with me, Inspector. Do you believe Black Hole Bertie killed Helen?
First option, it's possible. I'm still investigating my leads. Second option, it looks likely. Second option, I really don't. Second option, it looks likely. Third option, I really don't. Fourth option, what does it matter? Arrest the guy, pin some charges on him, and move on. Well, what if he ends up dead because I say yes here? First option, it's possible. I'm still investigating my leads.
Understood. I appreciate your candor. I'd like you to continue your investigation. Notify me as soon as you're ready to make a formal accusation.
First option, Bertie needs to be locked up just to keep him out of trouble. Second option, by the way, Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial. Second option, by the way, Bertie agreed to stay at the Grand Colonial.
I appreciate that. I'd rather keep Bertie within the public eye than let him languish in a bar at the docks. I'll make my report of your investigation into Bertie. Do you have anything else for me?
I'll be back. Okay. We're leveling up almost again. Let me swipe my desk a bit. And now, I'm gonna sneeze. Question Elsa Tinsley about the missing cargo. Investigate Cedric's office. Well, side quest. Speak to Cassidy. I'm gonna go to some sides.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Exit the Grand Colonial. Leave conversation. Well, I'm gonna take you and you this time. Why not? Maybe if we do some side quests. This guy kinda, the guy in the loading screen kinda looked like Elon Musk. But anyway, maybe doing some side quests would get us some action too. We'll see. This guy is drunk.
Here they come. I just wanted to make you smile. Everyone all right?
The fuck was that? More zombies? I remember these guys getting infected with that bug. He had it where? Normally they have it somewhere. Here? I think it's here. They get that worm or something. I kinda remember. What was the button to make your character run by itself so I can scratch my arm? I think there was a button, huh? I don't remember. I do not remember. But don't forget to like and subscribe, I forgot to say that. We played for 1 hour, but we talked a lot, and that means we advanced a bit. So, the more I play, the less game there is. Heroes Spaceport. Okidoki. Can we talk? No.
Don't think I know you. What do you want?
Well, we have 3 options. First one, I'm here for the job. Second one, I like boneless bratwurst. Third option, I'll just excuse myself, leave conversation. Second option, I like boneless bratwurst.
Yep, that sure is the passphrase, even if it is dumb as hell. What's Dash's plan?
Well, first option, I'm your mark for item retrieval. Tell me what you know and where I'm going. Second option, hey, hang on. How do I know you're really Cassidy Mills and not a mole? Second option, hey, hang on. How do I know you're really Cassidy Mills and not a mole?
Because I'm gonna tell you where our package is, hullhead. If I were part of an ambush, you'd have already been arrested. We're in the constabulary, for law's sake. You're looking for cargo from our ship, the Rat King. Small package, wrapped in brown paper. It got moved to the shipping yard, but I'm not completely sure where.
Okay, first option, I'm off, leave conversation. Second option, if you're not sure where it is, how am I supposed to find it? Second option, if you're not sure where it is, how am I supposed to find it?
I'm sure some sluggite knows how to find it, or has it listed in a terminal. All else fails, you could just case the joint. Might end up with some extra loot for your troubles. You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
First option, what did you do to get arrested anyway?
This is gonna sound a little stupid, but I got a thing about mechanicals. Don't like the way they move or the sounds they make. Gives me the creeps. I was drinking with Dash in the cantina when a funny-looking one trotted up beside us. Seemed like it was some kind of monster, so I started yelling, banging on it. Don't know what happened next, but I think it involved another mechanical. I passed right out then, and when I woke back up, I was here. Not the most graceful thing I've ever done.
Okay, I'm off. There we go. I'm going. Auto mechanical leader. Yeah, they're ugly, but I have one too. What if I had one with me? She would interact with it, right? Maybe. Probably. How the hell do I get down from here? Like and subscribe. I hate this place. Well... This way?
This port seems real busy.
This
Wonder
way?
if they're trying to compete with the groundbreaker.
Mm-hmm. Maybe, probably. Leveling up soon. This way and... This way.
And we're stalking, and we're stalking.
What? What was that?
I don't know. Am I allowed? Like, I'm not allowed, but how do I get here?
Incoming!
Time to die!
Everyone alright? No, past it!
Well, reputation decreased, but am I gonna have to fight them now?
Who's there?
Great work.
Must have been my imagination.
There we go. Return to Casti. I mean, I had to be stealthed with like two people, but I messed it up a bit. Hopefully everything is alright. And nobody wants me dead now. Right? Oops, they don't. I forgot that thing shoots. I haven't saved in a while. I know where the last save is, so I'm gonna have to redo all of that, right? Oh, it's here. Well, now I know there is a hole in the wall. Which means I can do this without anybody knowing.
Keep it quiet, Cap.
I can steal this too. And get some XP out of it.
Great work.
There we go. Nice. Can I not slide? Really? La 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 la. Nobody knows what I did. Hello.
You're back, I see. Hope the law hasn't caught on to what you're doing. Law meaning authorities, that is, not the forces running the universe.
I've got the cargo. What's next?
No complications? Grand. The recipient is Joseph Dempsey. He runs the Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry.
First option, one delivery coming up. Second option, I hope all this legwork is worth it. That's the second option. Leave conversation. Third option, what did you do to get arrested anyway? Second option, I hope all this legwork is worth it. Whatever. Bye. She didn't say anything else. It's inside here. Move.
Reminds me of Moreau's. Just...
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible.
Okie dokie, I have the first option. I've got a shipment of something for you. Second option, standard and unremarkable, you said. Maybe you should invest in an advertising seminar. Third option, let me see what you have for sale. Fourth option, goodbye. Third option, let's see what you have for sale. Still junk. Make some money. Well, yeah, you do have some things, but... oh no. You do have some things. Is this the one I'm using right now? Because like this one. God damn. I don't know. I'm gonna buy something just because. Let's see. No, mine was okay. Yeah, whatever.
Welcome back. The Eridano's Dry Goods and Sundry is just as standard and unremarkable as when you left it.
Standard and unremarkable, you said. Maybe you should invest in an advertising seminar.
Hey, folks take a lot of comfort in knowing their neighborhood general store is unchanging, eternal, like the land beneath their feet or the air in their lungs. Whoops, forgot I ain't supposed to poeticize on work time. The drab nature of our store profits is what I meant. Now, can I sell you anything?
Well, first option, I've got a shipment of something for you.
A shipment, you say? The only shipment I'm expecting is 100 pounds of saltuna a week from now. And I certainly don't expect it to be brought by an inspector.
First option, I like boneless bratwurst. Second option, this isn't a standard delivery. There are quality goods, if you catch my meaning. Third option, who's an inspector? I'm just an unremarkable regular delivery person. First option, I like boneless bratwurst.
Is that supposed to be some kind of code phrase? It has no nuance, no subtlety. Sticks out like a bent nail. A constable could detect that from the other side of Eridanos. I learn about secret codes in my off time, for fun. It's never anything that I actually need to use, mind.
First option, perception. Drop the act. You already know why I'm here. What you want to know, what you want to know is what I've brought. Second option, intelligence. I must have been mistaken. Guess I'll just surrender this cargo to the constabulary. Third option, persuade 100. I might be investigating Halcyon Helen's death, but I'm no constable. You can trust me. Fourth option, if this isn't supposed to go to you, I guess I'll just keep it for myself. Third option, because why not, persuade 100. I might be investigating Halcyon Helen's death, but I'm no constable. You can trust me.
An independent, huh? Be a big risk letting you into my sanctum. Though if you're telling the truth, I think it'd be more than worth it. All right. Follow me to the back.
If you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna kill you.
All right. So, as you can see, this actually ain't the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. Welcome to my black market. Whatever you're here for, weapons, information, contraband, cane and ointment, I've got it. Sorry for the frosty reception. Had to make sure you weren't with the constable. But seeing how you're a freelancer, I hope I ain't got nothing to worry about.
Nice. Well, first option, you won't. I can't be trusted. Second option, I suppose we'll have to see. Third option, nice place you got here. Can I peruse your wares? Fourth option, right, that's all the information I needed. Time to take this to the constable. Nah. Third option, nice place you got here. Can I peruse your wares?
Regular wares? Sure. Currently waiting on my next black market shipment, so come back in a bit if you want to see those. Let me take that package off your hands, whatever the case. Here's your pay. Good doing business with you, especially seeing how you didn't take this to the constable. Would have been a mighty pain in my tail end.
Let's have a look at your stock trade. Well, I don't think he's selling anything yet of value. But I don't mind selling whatever I don't need. Like, some things are cool, but I'm a bit lost with what I like and what's rare and what's not in this game. Tactical shotgun. My inventory is not that... I mean, it's almost full, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this back if I can. And these. And these. And like the bad jackets, I don't want anymore. Some things are really rare. Burst ambulation cap. So I don't know if I want to sell them, but if I have a double, yeah, like these will be gone. Like, if they look the same, I'm just gonna sell them, because that means you can have multiple. Laboratory outfit. That's the same with that. Reminds me of those games where you have to find the two similar pictures. Well, even more of these. We saved some space already. Sublight contractor helm. Is that like a Fallout Easter egg? Yeah, whatever. We have enough of these. Now, this is 69, but I saw this one. 37. And if I put it on, still 37, it looks funny. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with 69. 108. Can I see them name, not name. I wanna see them based on their level and things like that, but I'm confused. Whatever. 106. Value, weight, value, armor rating, that's what I need. 66, 100, 6. There we go. Okay. 53. Okie dokie. Can I steal this? I think I can. I don't want to upset him.
Greetings again, my friend. Hope you've been keeping free of the yoke of the law. Within reason, that is.
How's the shady dealing treating you?
Pretty well, I'd say. Been thinking about expanding my network to include some other shop managers throughout Eridanos. But then I realized that someone could joke that we're contrabanding together. And I've decided I don't want to do it anymore.
You've got a lot in the way of goods out back. You've got a lot of you've a lot. What? I'm lost. You've a lot in the way of goods out back. You have a lot in the way of goods out back. Must have some pretty reliable suppliers.
Hey, a good black market owner never reveals their secrets. All I can say is that I get regular shipments from a place that rhymes with Smallbrook. Dealing with Sublight behind Sublight's back, I'm sure there's something poetic to be said about that, but I'm on the clock.
Okay, goodbye. I'll see you. I have 15,000 money. And side. Return to Dash. Let's go. We continue the quest. Hopefully this will level me up and give me even a bit more than that. Me and my pink face, body, whatever.
Hope the job's coming along well. No sign of the constable, which really makes me more nervous.
This guy looks like a young, what's his name? That sings The Gambler. I'm gonna Google it because I don't wanna not say it. Roger something. The Gambler. Kenny Rogers. Looks like a young Kenny Rogers, not gonna lie. Okay, well, we have only one option and it says one package of... we have only one option and it says one package of questionable goods delivered and signed for.
Excellent. Let's divvy up the payment 3 ways and we can consider this matter settled.
First option, here you go. Give 2,000 bits. Second option, 3 ways. I did all the work while you and yours sat around. You're lucky you get anything. Give 1,000 bits. Third option, yeah, no, I did your job for you and I'm taking the pay. Well, first one, here you go. Give 2,000 bits. Do I want? No, you know what? 3 ways. I did all the work while you and yours sat around. You're lucky to get anything. Give 1,000 bits.
What? That ain't gonna be enough to get Cass out of prison, and it ain't what we agreed to. Ah, shit. Looks like it was wrong to assume you were just like Hawthorne after all. Sure hope I can figure something out to pay Cass's fine. Scram!
Yeah, upset him. Do I have to do all the dialogue if I want to give him the 2000? Is it gonna take a long time to like do that? Because I already reloaded, so... Where am I? I'm all the way here.
You're... No...
Oh my god. I have to do all the talking. Well, I'll just skip it, so it's gonna be okay.
Reminds me of Moreau's. Just a bit.
Hello.
I'll just skip everything, so it's gonna be okay.
Well... A ship, and I... follow...
Exactly the same things, same lines.
Alright, well, so... Here's your... Greeting. Greeting, but then... Hey. Deal...
Exactly the same thing, and now I just go to that guy. Took me like a couple of seconds. It wasn't that bad. Something fell through the map, I think. Let's continue. Hello again. Blah 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 blah. Here we go, give 2000 beats.
Thank the law. Should be just enough to get Cass out of her damn cell. I guess breaking even is better than leaving with your partner in the clink. You might not be Hawthorne, but you can sure resolve a problem like he could. Maybe better. Thanks again for all your help.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Oops.
Good to see you.
Now he has another line of dialogue. He's like happy to see me. Not upset. Good. What else do we have? We have another side quest. Strange disappearance at the watch of a watchman. Okay, let's do that. I hope it's not a bugged quest, because I remember I had some quest in a basement that I didn't know how to do. If it's that, I'm out. Is this Helen in this loading screen? I think she's blonde and the lady on this is blonde, so maybe she's blonde, so I don't know. You see the clouds move only down. I mean, if you look that way, it kind of feels like you're moving, but it feels like the clouds are moving, because as humans we're used to stay on Earth, and on Earth you see the clouds moving, not the planet. And even though those thrusters look like they thrust us forward, it still feels like the clouds are moving, not us. Like now when I look at that, that looks like an island like that. But I think it's just clouds. That kind of feels like we're moving, but other than that, I don't know. And I saw some lightning strikes. I don't know if I noticed them till now. They look a bit bright orange. Like and subscribe. We have some reflections, nice. I think it's gonna be the basement mission that I don't like. How do I get there? Well, well, well. Bellhop. How the hell do I get there? Man, it looks nice. It moves like 144 frames or more. I can only see maximum of that because my monitor is maximum
Can't
of that.
imagine what it must be like.
But yeah.
Living down here like sprats on a wall.
Requires A2 keycard to unlock. Yeah, this is the thingy where you need that key to unlock, and I can't do it. Amelia Stillwell escorted Ivan to room A2 in the lower level of the Grand Colonial Hotel to sleep off whatever was affecting him. Well, yeah, but I don't have the A2.
Okay, gone quiet.
I'm just gonna try. They don't have that.
What do you think you're doing?
Well, of course he sees me. I was just leaving.
Just keep your fingers to your own self.
Watch out!
Yeah, they noticed. They still noticed. I know how to find that thing. I'm gonna Google it a bit.
Okay, gone quiet.
Outer Worlds A2 keycard. Ooh. I would have never found that. It kinda gives you the hints, but let's see if it works. I'm not telling you. The stream should move again, please. How did I find my way there the first time? Now I'm lost again. This way. Perfectly normal floor panel. Underneath the loose floor panel is a slightly dirty keycard for room A2. Like I went online and I found on Reddit you can move a tile. I know this is glowing, but like last time I was interacting with this, but you only had to go like this way to find it. God damn.
Here they come.
It just disappeared. It fell through the map. Well, bye. Of course we have to kill it before we do anything else, because otherwise you cannot do anything else to it. And it's bugged and everybody wants to kill it, but nobody can get to it. Amazing. Well, when did I save? Okay, it was here. Now I know what to do. Okay, at least it's not bugged anymore. Never mind, it's bugged again. I cannot interact with this guy because that thing is bugged. So I should just save in front of the door and try this till it works? Seems to be that way. Like, to use their powers is like X and C or something, yeah. XCV or something like that. Okay. Please kill it. Please just kill it. Thank you.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, I understand I have to use the weapon. This one? Yeah.
Analysis confirms this is Evan O'Connell. Analysis also confirms he is dead.
And now we have three options. First one, what's the cause of that? Second one, no kidding, the man had a giant slug crawling on him. Third option, what would I do without you? Discrepancy amplifier. First option, third option, because why not? What would I do without you? Discrepancy amplifier.
Per additional study of this body's skeletal structure, the cause of death was head trauma.
First option, head trauma. Second option, are you telling me he wasn't killed by giant murder slugs? Second option, are you telling me he wasn't killed by giant murder slugs?
That is correct. Evan was not killed by Eridanium gigaseus. However, Eridanium gigaseus do appear to be responsible for the early decomposition of this body's surface tissue.
Okay, so the slugs didn't get him. First option, gross. Second option, so what did kill him? Third option, the man didn't die of slugs. Got it. Second option, so what did kill him?
Further analysis indicates Evan's fatal injuries were sustained from blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, and his head collided with the ground.
First option, he took a bad fall and cracked his head open. What was it, an accident? Second option, check for signs Evan was drunk. Third option, check for evidence of foul play. Fourth option, that's all I need. Let's go talk to the woman who brought Evan here. Third option, check for evidence of foul play.
There are traces of blood on Evan's hands, Inspector.
First option, did he cut himself on something? Second option, strength, interesting. Strength, interesting. Sounds like Evan might have been doing a little brawling. Third option, whose blood? Fourth option, that doesn't sound like foul play. Third option, whose blood?
Analysis concludes this blood is human, type A. Medical records indicate Evan O'Connell's blood is type O.
Intelligence, I don't have it, it seems. First option, sounds like he cut himself on someone else. Second option, 2, intelligence. I bet money Amelia is type A. Like it says Amelia, A, right. Third option, I don't get it. Fourth option, I think it's time we talk to Miss Stillwell. This one. I think it's time not talk to. What? I think it's time we talk to Miss Stillwell.
If you wish to question Amelia Stillwell, Slug's scheduling records indicate that she is presently on duty at the pilot house checkpoint.
Perfect. Man, I love this type of glass. It's so nostalgic to me. I really do. So much. Make it a bit bigger and square type, and it's like it used to be everywhere around here when I was a kid. Even in series and TV series filmed here. It was amazing. And classy in a way. Man, it looks good, goddamn. Workplace malaise is more bankruptcy. Okay, how do I get out of here? Are you gonna fight me? No. Is this a workbench? Well, I would love to, like... Can I tinker my weapons? Can I, like, make my weapons better? Okay. It's your turn now. Wait, maximum. I can make my helmet even better. God damn. Repair all equipped. If I have the money. There we got him, go. We're good, man. Amelia Stillwell, somebody's shouting. Lily Vargas, why? Why both of them? Question Amelia Stillwell. Like, Amelia was one of the last people to see Evan alive. Questioning her could reveal there's more to this sad story. Or report to Lily Vargas. You found Evan dead in room A2 under the hotel. Not much else you can do besides tell his boss what happened. Let's ask Amelia first. She's kind of fighting, it seems. Or maybe we just have the enemies, the slug up frenzy host. That's zombie people. Kill it. Amazing. Well, that guy... That guy could have been shot by mistake. I could have shot him by mistake and then get in trouble. It was close. Hello, Amelia Stillwell.
Non-slug personnel aren't permitted on the pilot house. Can I help you with something?
You look a bit ill, not gonna lie. First option. I need to ask you some questions regarding your co-worker, Evan O'Connell. Second option, I'll just excuse myself, leave conversation. First one, I need to ask you some questions regarding your co-worker, Evan O'Connell.
Sure. He in trouble or something?
First option, I'm afraid he's dead. Second option, depends. Can you be in trouble if you're not alive anymore? Third option, yes, dying on corporate property is strictly prohibited. Third option, she looks guilty a bit. Third option, yes, dying on corporate property is strictly prohibited.
Is this a joke? You're telling me Evan's dead and that's your concern? What is wrong with you?
First option, sorry, I've seen a lot of bodies in my line of work. It gets to you. Second option, I'm an inspector. I work on the facts plain and on the facts plain and simple. Now, what do you know about Evan? This one, second option. I am an inspector. I work on the facts plain and simple. Now, what do you know about Evan?
I know he got drunk on the job and I took him back to the hotel to sleep it off. Left him on one of the beds in A2. He seemed fine.
First option, come on. I know there's more to this story. Second option, 2. Persuade 90. Amelia, I know something bad happened to you in A2. I want to help. Third option, bullshit. You killed him when you got to A2, didn't you? Second option, 2. Persuade 90. Amelia, I know something bad happened to you in A2. I want to help.
You won't believe me if I tell you.
Well, maybe I do. First option, I found giant slugs on Evan's body. This case is already unbelievable. Second option, I'm a recently dethawed relic from a ship of colonists. Try me. Third option, I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. I'll believe a lot. Fourth option, spit it out already. Second one, I'm a recently dethawed relic from a ship of colonists. Try me.
You what? Well, shit. Maybe you will believe me. I walked Evan to A2, like I said, and then, out of nowhere, he just came at me. One minute he's laughing and yelling about sharing his joy, and the next, he's choking the life out of me. Grinned the whole time he was trying to kill me, too.
Yeah, he got the slugs and they turned him into a zombie. First option, how did you get away? Second option, so you decided to kill him instead? First option, how did you get away?
Dumb luck, I guess. I got a good hit in, threw him off, and ran like hell. If I'd known the fall killed him, I don't know. I should have told someone.
First option, I've got a few more questions. Second option, that's everything I needed to know. First option, I've got a few more questions.
What do you want to know?
Well, we have 4 options. First one, why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you? First option. Second option, I found slugs on Evan's body, big ones. Any idea what that's about? Third option, how are you holding up? Fourth option, that's everything I needed to know. Second option, first, I found slugs on Evan's body, big ones. Any idea what that's about?
I can't help you there.
First option, if Evan was a victim in all this, we owe it to him to find out what happened. Second one, can't or won't. First one, if Evan was a victim in all this, we owe it to him to find out what happened.
Have you been to Purpleberry Orchards, Inspector? Awfully nice out there. You should visit.
First option, thanks for the tip. Second option, what are you? Oh. Third option, second option, third option. Now only cowards talk in riddles. First option, thanks for the tip.
Anytime.
First option now. Why didn't you tell anyone Evan attacked you?
Because Evan would never attack anyone. I barely believe he attacked me and I was there. Guess it shook me up pretty good. Evan's always been a total sweetheart. I don't get it.
Third option, how are you holding up?
I don't know. The whole thing shook me up something fierce, but I'm still here. I'm upset. Angry at Evan. Sad about him being... scared folks won't believe me. I'm not much for math, so I couldn't tell you how that averages out. But thanks for asking.
That's everything I needed to know. Bye-bye.
So, what happens now, Inspector?
First option, to you, nothing. Second option, I'm not here to get you in trouble, I just want to untangle this web. Third option, either you killed a man or you left him to die and now you pay for it. Fourth option, attack, vigilante justice, that's what. Leave conversation. First, second option, I'm not here to get you in trouble, I just want to untangle this web.
Fair enough. I just wish I could understand why he did what he did. Evan is... he was my friend. Or I thought he was. I don't know. I hope you're able to make more sense of this than I can, Inspector.
I hope she's not infected too. Well, I can't go to the orchids right now. I can just report to Lily Vargas. But... hello? But it's definitely these things that infect people. The parasites. I love the tiles in this game.
You've been enjoying your stay.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
Mm-hmm. Where's she going to? Stop. Hello.
Inspector, you find my missing man?
What about that? First option, I found the colonel. He's dead. Second option, are you in charge of slug security? Third option, I'll get out of your hair. Leave conversation. Second option, are you in charge of slug security?
Nah, I only manage operations around the hotel. Cedric does most of the maneuvering for Eridanos proper. I don't envy him. The only thing worse than babysitting a couple of hot-headed, overgrown children would be babysitting the entire lot of them.
First option, I found O'Connell, he's dead. Second option, if you hate managing people so much, why don't you ask for a transfer? Third option, you seem a little different than most slug agents. Fourth option, I'll get out of your hair, leave conversation. Third option, first, you seem a little different than most slug agents.
You mean I can hold a rifle and walk without falling down? Yeah, I'm different from most slug employees in that way, and only in that way. Anyone who says otherwise should be reported to me personally.
First option, hiding something, huh? Second option, never mind. First option, hiding something, huh?
I feel like our relationship would be more copacetic if you dropped this line of questioning.
Well, first option, persuade 60. I look like a reasonable person. Or, do I look like a reasonable person, or do I look like someone who'll keep pestering you until you snap? Second option, lie 60. You can answer my questions, or you can be under arrest for obstructing my work as inspector. Your call. Third option, that I cannot take, intimidate 60. Gosh, it's been so long since I got to beat the answer out of anybody. And fourth option, consider it dropped. Well, first option, persuade 60. Do I look like a reasonable person, or do I look like someone who'll keep pestering you until you snap?
Oh, good. And here I was thinking that today was going along too smoothly. I might have used to work for Auntie Cleo. Might have been security manager of a small pharmaceutical lab. After workplace spat number 175, I decided to defect. Defection isn't taken lightly. Can't go back, so now I'm slug for life.
Okay. Now the second option. If you hate managing people so much, why don't you ask for a transfer?
We talked about this, remember? Defected to slug. I get too uppity, I might end up unemployed. Permanently.
Okay. Well, I found O'Connell. He's dead.
Shit. That's fucking inconvenient. What happened?
First option, he attacked Emilia Stilwell, who unintentionally killed him in self-defense. Second option, Evan fell and landed on his head. Just an unfortunate accident. Can I save now? Not really. Third option, lie. Emilia Stilwell murdered him in cold blood. Lie 90. Third, no. He attacked Emilia Stilwell, who unintentionally killed him in self-defense.
No shit. I gotta tell you, Evan's never been written up for so much as an impolite look. He attacked her? You sure?
First option, I'm satisfied she's telling the truth. Second option, that's her story anyway. Don't know if I buy it. First option, I'm satisfied. She's telling the truth.
Damn. Okay.
First option, what happened was tragic but not a crime. Second option, also Evan was covered in slugs when I found him. Second option, also Evan was covered in slugs when I found him.
That's unusual, but I don't see how that factors in.
First option, me either, but I intend to find out. Second option, you want the facts, that's what I found. First option, me either, but I intend to find out.
Good for you. That's a nice go-getter attitude you got there. I hope you do figure it out, but my involvement ends here. I gotta figure out who the fuck's replacing Evan. We're short-staffed as it is. A new day, a new pain in my ass.
Level up. Okie dokie. What else do I want? Lie. Well, lie, medical engineering, inspiration, intimidate. How do I get intimidation? Persuasion, lie, intimidate. No. Revert. Make this better. And I get a perk each 2 levels or something, if I remember correctly, so I don't have any new one at the moment. Now let us go and pick a quest. Tasks at the end of the spectrum. Yeah, that's with yeah. The productivity queen. Track down the prophet of profitability, the man who chaffed. Speak to Dr. Goodnight. Discover what she may have learned from Helen's autopsy. Lord of Blight. Investigate Cedric's office. Question Ella Tinsley about the missing cargo. Oh, you'll need to find an interrogated prophet. Okay, so let's go to the man who chaffed. Speak to Dr. Goodnight. Let's find out what new things we can get from the autopsy. Grand Colonial.
I can't believe someone so famous as Halcyon Helen.
We're close to 2 hours of stream, but let's go a bit more. Go for a bit more.
The brochure never mentioned
Do I need to? I don't. Hello? Is this her? Yeah, that's her body. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I can see her eyes. She looks shocked. She's looking to the left. I can tell that. She's definitely looking to the left. That's some nice texture. But why eyes open like that? Okay. And you look like Dr. Zed from Borderlands, not gonna lie, just a bit. Hello.
Inspector, not a moment too soon. I've just finished my autopsy report.
3 options. First one, let's hear it. The second one, would you mind washing your hands before you give me anything? Third option, you sound way too excited about this. Third option, you sound way too excited about this.
Do forgive me. The human body is a museum of gory wonders and vascular delights. Ruth Bellamy was killed by plasma damage to the upper vertebrae, the occipital bone, and the cerebellum. If it's any consolation, her death was instantaneous and painless. I've also discovered a poisonous compound in Miss Bellamy's stomach lining ingested during her last meal. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich complained of a stomach ailment around the same time period. I assumed he was being, you know, Spencer. But now I'm not so sure.
First option, someone was obviously trying to poison Helen. First option. Second option, you're sure it wasn't just the hotel food. Third option, I should go speak with Spencer then. Second option, you sure it wasn't just the hotel food?
The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food.
First option, you did what? Second option, alright, so someone was definitely trying to kill her. Third option, perception. When we were talking, you called her Ruth Bellamy, not Halcyon Helen. Third option, perception. When we were talking, this one. When we were talking, you called her Ruth Bellamy, not Halcyon Helen.
Oh, how curious. I do believe you're right. I wonder if this has something to do with the autopsy process. She was Halcyon Helen up until the moment I brought her to the operating table. But as soon as I cut her open, I stopped thinking of her as Halcyon Helen. It's almost as if she stopped being an icon and became a human being.
First option, I guess that makes sense. Second option, that's pretty grisly, Doc. Third option, this conversation got uncomfortable real fast. Leave conversation. First option, I guess that makes sense.
I had a feeling you'd understand.
We'll talk later. And now I have to concierge Spencer Woolrich. Gain access to the VIP floor. Speak with Spencer Woolrich. So Spencer first, because we're gonna need the VIP access too. Probably.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Oh, so I think I need to get the VIP first. Because he's in the VIP area, it seems.
The Grand Colonial Front Desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
First option, I thought the penthouse was being cleaned for my stay, but it's a pigsty. Second option, I need access to the VIP guest floor. Let's say this one first. I thought the penthouse was being cleaned for my stay, but it's a pigsty.
Oh, my. Well, that is certainly odd and alarmingly unacceptable. Allow me to check the service records. Ah, yes. Not to worry, Inspector. It was indeed cleaned for you. Except for the evidence, which is all of Helen's stuff.
Okay. I need access to the VIP guest floor.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority. Moreover, the guests were promised exclusivity. If I let you up there, I'll never hear the end of it.
First option, bribe, pay 715 bits. It looks like you dropped these. Second option, persuade 40. The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer. Third option, intimidate 40. Trying to make my life difficult is a dangerous idea. Fourth option, never mind. Second option, persuade 40. The only guest who'd have a problem with me being up there would be the murderer.
That's a good point. If they give me guff, I can just tell them that they're obstructing justice. That has a nice ring to it. Let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done. You can now come and go as you please.
Thank you. Goodbye. There we got him go. Now let's go upstairs. Finally.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Okay. And we are here finally.
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel?
You hear about that?
You hear about that stunt with the woolly cows? That was great, wasn't it?
I heard. Nice belts. They're glowing.
We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
Hello, Spencer.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready? You've fallen right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
First option, charm. I can offer you something better than philosophism. Why don't you give me some place private? Why don't we go someplace private? Yeah, whatever. Second option, you'll never take over Halcyon, you fiend. Third option, wow, did you know how did you know I was a captain? Fourth option, draw your weapon. Fifth option, huh? Sixth option, I'm getting embarrassed by proxy. You wanna talk like a human being? Sixth option, I'm getting embarrassed by proxy, literally cringing. You wanna talk like a human being?
I'd give you a stern admonition, but your bluntness suggests that you aren't with the hotel staff. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you get in here?
Well, about that. First option, I'm here to investigate the murder of Halcyon Helen. I'd like to ask a few questions. Second option, name's Hawthorne. I'm a ship captain. Third option, name's Havalosi. I'm a ship captain. Fourth option, lie. Just a marauder. No sudden movements. I'm going to take everything not tied down. Name's Havalosi. I'm a ship captain.
And yet you found your way to my humble hotel room. Why do I feel there's more of a reason for you to be here than you let on? I think I know, you cheeky little sprat. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something a little more personal? Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
Yeah. First option, I'm not here for an autograph. I'm here to ask you some questions. Second option, make a rude gesture. How about you sign this? Why are you asking? Third option, why are you asking to sign things? Are you okay? Fourth option, you can sign my weapon if you want. Third option, why are you asking to sign things? Are you okay?
I should think so. Signing things has always been a delight. I've even perfected the flourish on the end of the W. By the by, how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh. Hello.
You got it, bitch. First option, do you derive some kind of pleasure from wasting people's time? Second option, fold your arms. Hello. Fold your arms. Hello. First option, do you derive some kind of pleasure from wasting people's time?
Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me, back when I starred in the Marauder's Bane. The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
First option, I'd like to ask you about the murder. Second option, I hear you were poisoned. Third option, who are you exactly? Fourth option, goodbye. Third option, who are you exactly?
I'm sure you're joking. Perhaps I'm not in my prime, but you've no doubt seen the name Spencer Woolrich on many a serial advertisement throughout your travels.
First option, I think I've seen your name around. Second option, oh sure, you were that guy in that one, serial. Third option, never heard of you. Fourth option, right, of course, anyway, other questions. Fourth option, right, of course, anyway, other questions.
Yes, of course.
I hear you, second option, I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
First option, can you think of anyone other than the chef who would want to harm you? Second option, why didn't you go to the clinic for your stomach pains? Third option, according to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned. Fourth option, that's all I wanted to know. Second option, why didn't you go to the clinic for your stomach pains?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
According to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
First option, Helen wasn't killed by the poison. Second option, say nothing. First option, Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
First option, can you think of anyone other than the chef who would want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
That's all I wanted to know.
Very well, then.
I got a few more questions to ask you about that poisoning. This is the second option.
Oh, must I relive that ghastly event again? My intestines still have yet to fully recover. But I suppose we may discuss it further.
Okay, I asked everything here.
Very well, then.
I'd like to ask you about the murder.
Certainly. But one quick question before we begin, if I may. How was it that Bellamy met her end?
First option, she was poisoned and shot with plasma. Second option, that's a little difficult to answer. Third option, painfully, I'd say. Fourth option, why are you so curious? Hello, Claudio, welcome to the stream. Video number 2 is ready. Okay. Let's go, man. God damn. Why are you so serious?
Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer.
Oh yeah, I see it getting uploaded. Thank you, Claudio. I will post it on the Romanian channel somewhere next week, I think. Something like that. Let's go. We have something for the next week too. First option, what were you up to at the time of the murder? Second option, did you know Helen well? Third option, alright, speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim? Fourth option, enough about that. Back to my other questions. Third option, alright, speaking theoretically, how would you have killed the victim?
Oh, come now, Inspector, what do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of.
Second option, did you know Helen well?
Bellamy has been my co-star throughout the autumn of my career. I should like to think I knew her. In fact, I cannot name a single role in the last 10 years that did not involve her in some way, unless you count the uncredited silent shopkeep on Melissa's meteoroids.
First option, must not have been too flattering, always starring alongside a younger actress. Second option, did you consider yourself a friend of hers? Third option, why did you keep starring alongside her? Third option, why did you keep starring alongside her?
I'm not too proud to admit it. I couldn't get work on my own. Whether or not I wanted to accept it, Bellamy had captured the eye of the colony. People kept talking about the charisma we had on screen, but I felt more chemistry with certain teacup canids than with her. As you may have been able to conclude, I wasn't terribly enamored with Bellamy, but that doesn't mean I'd kill her.
Let's see if we have
Bellamy
other things
has
to
been
ask here. Did you consider yourself a friend of hers?
I'll ask you this. If you'd been the star of cinema for years, then suddenly found yourself scrounging for bit parts while a younger person stole the limelight, how would you feel? In short, the two of us weren't close. But that's not to say my dislike of her was so extreme that I tried to do anything drastic. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
Okay, and
Bellamy
one more. Must not have been too flattering, always starring alongside a younger actress.
Oh, it wasn't. And don't think I haven't picked up on your tone. Resenting Bellamy is one thing, but killing her is another completely. It's also beneath me.
Okay, same answer. What were you up to at the time of the murder? First option.
I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character.
First option, got anybody who can corroborate that? Second option, you were meditating, really? Third option, okay, back to my other questions. First one, got anybody who can corroborate that?
Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating.
Second option, you are meditating, really?
All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in The Unemployed Cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman much.
How long have you worked with the Prophet? Second option.
Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The Unemployed Cometh was shot on site. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend her services enough. If you haven't been to see her yet, you really should.
What if the Prophet controlled your mind and somebody else's mind with slugs? And that's how they got her killed, because she was jealous? Or the Prophet, he was jealous, or whatever. Okay, back to my other questions. I should take the priest with me.
I'll answer whatever you wish.
Enough about that. Back to my other questions.
I suppose that is enough on that grim subject.
Goodbye. Well.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Bring me to the penthouse suite.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Aha! Oh.
Exit. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him and her. Two big brains. In a way. Medic and a priest. Well. I have to be back in, okay? And talk to Chef Anwar.
Damn.
Let's talk to the chef. Let's save. Hello.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Almost shot her. Okay, what am I supposed to do to like make it work? Hello? Analyze.
Analysis of this stovetop reveals an alarming degree of grease buildup, approximating proximity to volatile gases and chemicals. Chances of an explosive combustion upon next use currently at 92.9%.
I can turn the stove on and kill somebody. First option, this seems like a workplace hazard. How hasn't Slug caught this? Second option, is this normal? Third option, turn the stove on. Fourth option, conclude examination, leave conversation. First option, this seems like a workplace hazard. How hasn't Slug caught this?
Searching Slug work logs. No work log found. Creating conjecture. Slug has likely not fixed this issue due to a lack of responsibility on the part of their employees.
Is this normal?
Most corporations have regular cleaning procedures to prevent damage to company property. Slug, already unlike most corporations in a variety of ways, does not. That or the employees tasked with inspecting are shirking their duties. For shame.
Turn the stove on.
Captain, no!
Performing scan. Gaslight appears to have gone out some time ago. Chance of explosive combustion without gaslight, 0.01%.
Conclude examination. Hello.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
First option, why are you talking about food? Don't you care about the crime that just occurred? Second option, oh, no smoked sprat. What about purple berry glazed canned flank steaks? Third option, I'm here to investigate Halsey and Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions. This one, well, first one, why are you talking about food? Don't you care about the crime that just occurred?
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
Okie dokie. First option, I'm here to investigate Halsey and Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Second option, I think you should fret. With this lockdown, you can't get any fresh ingredients. Third option, since when is a murder irrelevant? It happened 15 feet away from your kitchen. Third option, since when is a murder irrelevant? It happened 15 feet away from your kitchen.
Well, it didn't happen in my kitchen. Who exactly are you anyhow? What is it you want?
First option, I'm here to investigate Halsey and Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Second option, I want to catch Halsey and Helen's murderer. Then I think I'd like to relax. Third option, frankly, I don't know why I'm here. Everyone keeps telling me I'm an inspector. First option, I'm here to investigate Halsey and Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
First option, did you prepare all of Helen's meals? Second option, you seem pretty wed to your craft. Were you in the kitchen at the time of the murder? Third option, so you said you were the hotel chef. What's that like? Fourth option, that's all for now. Leave conversation. In this DLC, it seems that the third option, or not the last one, but second to last, seems to be the good one, and then you go up, something like that. Third option, so you said you were the hotel chef. What's that like?
I prep dishes day in and day out for guests, and while I doubt their palates are refined enough for my flavors, the work is rewarding. After all, I can take pride knowing that I simply am the best cook this side of Halcyon. No one else can even hope to compare.
You see, second option now, that was the third one, but now second. You seem pretty wed to your craft. Were you in the kitchen at the time of the murder?
No. As it so happens, I was down in the employee break room. I wasn't taking an unsanctioned break, of course. I was merely fetching ingredients.
First option, did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
First option, Helen's last meal was poisoned. Second option, you're sure no one else was involved. Third option, surprised you would admit to that so openly. Third option, surprised you would admit to that so openly.
Admit? What are you talking about?
First option, if Helen was poisoned and no one else touched her meal, you poisoned her, right? Second option, something about this isn't adding up. Why don't you tell me the truth? Third option, I needed to make sure I got a poisoner confession. You've been a big help. First option, if Helen was poisoned and no one else touched her meal, you poisoned her, right?
Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
Why would Spencer do it? Isn't he like the old guy that got poisoned? First option, alibi is a little thin here. Why should I believe anything that you're saying? First option, that was. Second option, why were you being so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended? Third option, any idea where I might be able to find Bellhop Owens? Fourth option, what was Spencer Woolrich doing around the kitchen? Third option first, any idea where I might be able to find Bellhop Owens?
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular. Let's not talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
Well, yeah, that's a thing, but if he procures the odd stuff, he can procure poison too, right? Like, yeah, could be easier for him. Because of him, whatever, to him, for him, because of him, for him. What was the fourth option? What was Spencer Woolrich doing around the kitchen?
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the VIP guest floor. He's usually there if he's not poking around here.
Second option, why were you being so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
First option, intelligence, because some halcyon food combinations turn to acid when unsupervised. Second option, persuade 90. If you tell me the truth, I might be more inclined to believe the rest of what you say. I can't take that one, it doesn't let me its grayed out. Third option, lie 90. I know what you did to all those teacup canids. Talk if you want to keep it between us. Fourth option, intimidate 90. Unless you want me to give you something new to worry about, you should come clean. Fourth option, because you're hiding something. First option, intelligence, because some halcyon food combinations turn to acid when unsupervised.
What? Truly? That's an alarming business oversight. Instead of volatile chemicals, the corporations should put barbiturates in everything. Everyone likes barbiturates. But I don't believe that was a risk with Helen's meal. I was, up to something else. I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
Alibi is a little thin here. Why should I believe anything that you're saying?
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
That's all I wanted to ask about. Guess we'll see if you're telling the truth.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Man, I kind of want to finish the stream, but I kind of want to keep it at the, like for now, because I'm curious about what's next. I felt good playing this game today. I enjoyed it. Like, I didn't always enjoy this game, but now I do. So, yeah, I don't know. Broken elevator notice. The Grand Colonial Hotel service elevator is out of order and will be for the foreseeable future. Please use the stairs to transport all equipment to and from the employee quarters until further notice. Additional liniments will be dispensed for those whose back pain becomes too severe to continue providing the impeccable service our hotel is known for. Okay. I'm too curious to stop now. Joy. So So let's see. Well, she said that, but retrieve kitchen security. That I want that first, man. Retrieve the kitchen security footage. Security footage of the kitchen would verify that Chef Anwar wasn't the only one handling food in the kitchen. Even if the footage doesn't exonerate him, it at least casts some doubt that he was the poisoner. Yeah, I want to go there first, not to Bellhop Owens. It's closer to go to him, but I'm curious about that. I don't know if I go to that, maybe it cancels going to the Bellhop. But I'm really curious if I can see the camera footage. If I go there and the guy that should show me the camera is dead or killed or murdered, I'll just stop here with the stream. I just saved, but I mean, I'll go to the other guy and save next to him. But if not, I want to see the footage. Yeah, boy. Piraeus Spaceport. Oh, caps lock is like to make it run by itself. Okay, Deputy Wine Taster.
Greetings, non-criminally associated individual. The Rizzo's constabulary is currently not closed due to a sprat infestation. Bureaucratic processes are currently suspended. At present, criminal reports do not require paperwork. Please lament only in marked lamentation zones. Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
First option, I need to acquire the Grand Colonial Kitchen security footage from your archive. Second option, your designation is Deputy Wine Taster. What are you doing in the constabulary? Third option, did you say something about a sprat infestation? Fourth option, goodbye, leave conversation. Third option, did you say something about a sprat infestation?
Checking logs. Error. Informational limitations found. 2. Reciting limitation 1. Do not tell users about constabulary sprat infestation. We do not need to pay the health inspector's bribe. A third time limitation 2. Do not read informational limitations aloud, especially not to any of those void-damned snot-nosed guests, or I'll have you sold for parts.
Second option, your designation is Deputy Wine Taster. What are you doing in the constabulary?
Error. Unit designation no longer Wine Taster. Unit designation now Deputy.
Okay. You used to be a wine tasting mechanical. What's your favorite wine? That's the second option. The first one, do your wine testing instruments double as weapons or something? Second option, you used to be a wine tasting mechanical. What's your favorite wine?
Unit does not have a favorite wine. Unit is incapable of taste.
The third option is alright then, but now let's see the first option. Do your wine testing instruments double as weapons or something?
While potential lethality of unit instrumentation bears towards 95% violent utilization of equipment, would void unit warranty. All Rizzo's constabularies must include at least one deputy constable among the pool of available Rizzo's employee candidates. This unit was considered the most competent.
Okay, if you say so. It took you a while to talk. Alright then.
How may this unit be of service to you?
Well, I need to acquire the first option. I need to acquire the Grand Colonial Kitchen security footage from your archive.
All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, first option, sure, here, give 500 bits. Second option, to engineering 65, hold still, I need to examine your bit processing unit real quick. Third option, that's absurd, no. Second option, engineering 65, hold still, I need to examine your bit processing unit real quick.
Error. Bit processing unit has been removed, temporarily surpassing bit fee request. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest at a later date. Delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If you would like a wine recommendation to pair with that footage, please submit the requisite request forms. Is there any other assistance this unit may provide?
No, goodbye. So I had multiple options, like to steal from this computer and things like that, but I just talked to him. And I did it that way. Nice. I could find interesting stuff in the computer too, probably, but like, I'm kind of hurrying. I'm in a rush, just a bit, you know. Like, I wanna talk to that guy. And I think that's it. We'll see what he has to say. He's gonna probably talk to me for like the next 15 minutes, sadly. These NPCs really like to talk. Like, it's close to a point and click detective game. This one, what happened to you? Slug Bruiser, what the hell happened to you?
Sublight Underground takes care of its own.
You were leaking something. Pissing through skin. Or something like that. Come on, man.
Time for a drink?
Go to hell. Damn, I have so many bullets. Yeah, damn. I'll be alright. I regen myself. That's a lot of bullets. This weapon is fast as freak. Boy. No. Let's go to that guy. Then I'm gonna finish the stream, wash my hair and go to sleep. Or something like that. Maybe I'll edit a short. We'll see about that. Ouch. Go. Is this mine? Yeah, damn.
They're on us.
Is that the bellhop? Of course he's dead.
Ain't ready for you, Max.
Of course he's dead.
There we go.
Of course Vicar Max is weak. Well, it seems that we have a lot of enemies still. I don't know if they're like humans or not, but I'm gonna go for it. I want that. Frenzied host. Well, this is a massacre, but well, that's how they get infested in them goddamn mines. Infested, whatever.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Nice. Still wasn't dead. Am I carrying too much? Like for real? How the frick am I carrying too much? I don't know. Well. Yeah. Gonna start breaking stuff down. There we go. Got myself a pickaxe. And I picked the thing up from him. Yeah. Bellhop Owens invoice. A list of guest special requests. Some drinks, some food items, and tellingly a recently fulfilled request for a fresh terror ray bile gland from one Spencer Woolrich. Oh, he got the poison. Kitchen security footage from the Grand Colonial's kitchen at the time of Helen's last meal prep by Chef Anwar shows the chef working on the dish, then Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens enter. Owens hands something to Spencer, then leaves. Spencer then appears to say things to the chef, who turns away and walks off screen. Spencer quickly empties something onto Helen's food and exits. They did it. Nah, man, they did it. Do you think you will escape, you parasite? I kinda want a shovel with me and on me, because why not? It's funny to have it. They have so much text and dialogue, but they didn't have the funds to have camera footage, videos and things like that, like evidence. You just have text for them. You can't see them like in, I don't know, like in other games or like in Cyberpunk. To relive or rewatch a recorded video, goddamn, on a CCTV. Let's see what the old guy has to say about this.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
VIP.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Now I have my smart guys with me. The other guys are smart too, but these ones should have a bit of an experience, and they might talk over me to the suspicious piece of poop.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck janitor. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I've learned a thing or two about your activities in the hotel.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense.
Don't leave me all in suspense, but the text says something, you said something else. First option, I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal. Second option, so quick question. What was it you wanted with the terror ray bile gland? Third option, I've got my eye on you. Second option, so quick question. What was it you wanted with the terror ray bile gland?
What? That damned bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror ray glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs.
I have footage. I have security footage of you tampering with Helen's last meal.
Tampering? No. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
His face doesn't really move like the same frame rate my game is at. Maybe he's moving at 30, or maybe not, but he's just moving in a strange way. The facial animations are not the best, but they're realistic enough. Like the face looks realistic with, like, close to. But yeah, you get the idea. First option, if the thyroid gland was an appetite suppressant, you wouldn't be hungry if you took it. Second option, for a supposedly good actor, you're not much of a liar. Third option, nice contradiction. Want to add another to the pile, or would you rather just come clean? This one. Nice contradiction. Want to add another to the pile, or would you rather just come clean?
I want to add another to the pile. Oh, no. Wait, bah. No use in pretending, is there? As it so happens, I may not have had the thyroid gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
First option, so you lied about being poisoned. Second option, talk. Third option, oh, this should be good. Fourth option, I can't hear you over the sound of me messaging the constable. Second option, talk.
I will. Thyroid glands aren't supposed to be lethally poisonous. They're supposed to cause extreme lethargy, as if you'd inhaled several quarts of Spectrum vodka. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process.
Okay. First option, yeah, you really seem like a toxicologist, or maybe you played one on the Aether wave. Second option, tell it to the authorities. Third option, why poison her at all? Third option, why poison her at all?
I was just getting to that. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles.
First option, alright, fine, this can stay between us for now. Second option, I'm telling him the truth about what happened. Third option, what would you want me to say instead? Fourth option, I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll flip a bit card. Third option, what would you want me to say instead?
Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom, or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
First option, alright, I'll keep your part in this a secret. Second option, no, I'm telling him the truth. Third option, I'll keep you in suspense. It's more fun that way. If I tell him that I'm telling the truth, he might attack and I'll kill him now. So let's keep him in suspense. I'll keep you in suspense. It's more fun that way.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
Okay, bye.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Mm-hmm.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Let's call my friend now. Ludovico.
Inspector?
I've completed my investigation into Helen's poisoning.
Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner.
First option, Spencer Woolrich confessed to the crime. Second option, that was the first option. Now second option, Lie 40. The poisoner was none other than Owens, the former bellhop. Third option, Lie 40. No, they covered their tracks too well. First option, Spencer Woolrich confessed to the crime.
Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large.
I'll be back. Save.
Inspector?
I can say this. I know. Wait. I can go now and office foreman. Let's see.
Inspector?
I know who killed Halsey and Helen.
Are you confident you've finished your investigation? You've questioned all your suspects.
Positive, I know the killer's name.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Helen?
Bertie Holcomb, the killer was none other than Spencer Woolrich. You did. You did.
I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
Oh, please. I knew you were guilty from the moment you called me. Lie 40, I got proof. I've got proof.
There's nothing to prove. I don't understand. Are you trying to make a mockery of justice, or are you really this incompetent? I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary.
You sound pretty defensive, Ludovico. You got something to hide?
I'm defensive, Inspector, because I'm under attack. I am assaulted by your perfidious and baseless accusations. You're convinced I murdered Halcyon Helen. Fine. Show me some evidence.
Well, I don't have. Pat your pockets. Knew I forgot something. I don't need proof finding things. Okay. This entire investigation is a farce. I'm done playing along.
If you have no proof, then you have no case. And I have no further use for you. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
What you need is a less obvious strap. How dumb do you think I am? I'll be right over.
Now, Inspector. Damn it, someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
Okay, this is very cool. I was just curious about what happens if I do that. I still have to... Yeah, now I'm back to office foreman.
Inspector?
Yeah, I have this option. So, if it's true, we just spoiled the end by doing this. We accused him and it felt a bit off, and then he called us like he's getting attacked and blah blah, to go to him. Probably it's an ambush, I don't know. But if he is the killer, well, that's gonna be fun. Because the moment I resigned, he needed me. Like, I'm done. And then, oh no, somebody's attacking me, help. Okay, well, this was it, guys. Me and my amazing team. 06 companions and me, which is Felix, Parvati, Nyoka, Sam. And where's the other ones? Vicar Max. Am I missing Ellie? What am I missing? Felix? Nyoka, Sam. I'm missing Ellie. Where is Ellie? Where the hell is Ellie? Where the hell is Ellie? I don't know where she is. She's probably somewhere here, but I just don't notice her. Oh, there she is, Ellie. Yeah, me and my companions are thanking you for being here today. I thank anybody that watched this stream or will watch this stream in the future as a video. I thank anybody that liked, subscribed, commented like Claudio. Thanks for being here today. To anybody that was on the normal stream, on the short stream, on Twitch or anywhere else, I love you guys. I'll see you soon. We'll see as soon as possible. I have an idea of when I'm busy, in that day that I'm busy, to like go to a multiplayer game and stream it for at least 1 hour, you know? That's an idea. Like, it's not a 2-hour stream because I don't have the energy and time for that. But for 1 hour, a couple of matches, we can do that, you know? I just do it and there we go. But we'll see. Thanks for everything. I'll see you very soon. This DLC is it's getting closer and closer to its end. I still don't have all the vodkas. Who cares? Yeah, I know. Like I have 4 out of 8, I think, or something like that. Maybe I'll follow a guide, but yeah. Thanks for being here today. I love you. I know. Maybe I can see myself in third person, but I have to stay to like not move, but whatever. Thanks for being here today. I love you. I'll see you very soon. And me and my team, thank you for being here today. And we're almost at 3 hours. I know we're 10 minutes short, but see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye. And if you want to stop by while I'm streaming on the Romanian one, it's named Havalosi Romania. It's in the description. I love you and bye bye. Bye bye.